Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to this week's readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. Before I start, a very happy Christmas for all of those who are going to celebrate Christmas this year. And I wish you lots of love, joy, and peace and prosperity. So let's get started, my dear Taurus, to see what are the general readings for this week and how does it start with an explosion? No, with somebody who is not very happy with your happiness. And why is that so? Well, most probably you're doing pretty well, my dear Taurus, so you need to guard your back, okay? Because I see that there can be some kind of a jealousy, some kind of misplaced words here and there, which are, going to attack you at the beginning of this week. It can also be you that you have kept quiet for very long, or you have been keeping calm for very long, and then you are going to retaliate with some rudeness and some harsh energies also are seeing from some of you, okay, that you might retaliate in a very harsh way, and that can be quite surprising for some people who are not used to see you like that, my dear Taurans. And I am also seeing, my dear Taurus, is that you need to protect your energies at the beginning of the week. Don't spend it where they don't require to be spent, all right? Be very careful with a particular feminine energy who is going to be a bit of a, not really fine in herself, so wants to disturb your peace also. So be careful and immediately address that particular problem then and there itself, all right? We don't need to be rude, but we need to address it then and there very firmly so that we are not attacked again, my dear Taurus, all right? So this is what is seen at the beginning of the week. Also, I would like to tell you is that you need to keep yourself, rather be aware of who is really from your on your side and who is not, like, who is clapping on your success and who is not. Just keep your eyes on all those so-called friends also, because you might have thousands of friends, but then at the end of the day only a handful are the true ones and the rest are not the very true ones, all right? So this kind of feelings, these kind of people you might come across at the beginning of the week, my dear Taurians. This energy is seen, and the energy of jealousy is very much present. It can be that you are feeling like that for most probably your loved one, because of because one can get possessive in a relationship, and you can feel that if they are giving a bit of attention to someone else, then maybe that you start feeling jealous about that other person without a reason. Yeah, so that can happen, or it can also be that the jealousy can be against you also. So just take care of that, my dear Taurus. Money wise, I am seeing at the beginning of the week you have to be careful regarding your expenditures, all right? And even your morale, you have to keep it high, my dear my dear Taurus, because this morale can get affected because of certain people who just have a loose tongue and they just say anything anyhow. It's like you have to treat them like a kind of a kind of the disc, you're playing the disc, and the disc just sometimes it kind of goes out of tune. So when people say something very nasty or something, you should just smile at that and say, oh, you're completely out of tune today. Yeah, try that out. It's like hilarious when they will say something really harsh and nasty to hurt you, and you just say you're so out of tune today. So just be careful about that energy at the beginning of the week. And then we go to the midweek. Here the midweek's energy is all about balance and harmony. And also I'm seeing that your confidence in yourself is rising a lot, and because of that you can now overcome your financial problems. Midweek brings opportunities to make yourself materially stable, to look into your bank account and say, what can I do here now to make myself more comfortable? And you are going to work at it because your confidence is going to be high. So because of that, you are going to take steps to your material well-being, and you are going to achieve material well-being midweek. This is what I'm seeing. So if you have been bothered regarding your finances, if you have been bothered regarding your finances, if you have been bothered regarding your material well-being, then my dear Taurus, I am seeing that it is going to be taken care of midweek, and things are going to start brightening up on your bank account, my dear Taurus. So all in all, it looks like very promising and a very upbeat energy for the midweek. This is what I see for you, Taurus. And then we come to the end of the week, and over here the end of the week is getting you in touch with somebody of a more administrative kind of a person, or a kind of a specialist. It can be a therapist, specialist, a doctor, who is a specialist of a particular thing that you need to address right now. This person seems to be very closed and very cold and very like a poker face, I would say. But then they are very, very good at what they do. All right, so don't go on the facade. Go and see what they have to offer to you, and they're going to give you some very, very good advice. It can also be if you're dealing with some things like a particular case or a lawsuit, then over here you are meeting a kind of an advocate who has really wonderful advice and suggestions to give to you. So listen carefully. For students, Taurians, it can also be a good teacher or a good mentor that they find at this point of time, a good guide, and a good teacher is like a good guide and a good mentor, right? Who guides us in the proper direction. This is what I am seeing, my dear Taurians, for you. For some of you, it can be you who is behaving like that in order to protect yourself. Many a times it happens that we shield ourselves with a kind of a cold exterior because we don't want anybody to come close to us, because it's a kind of a protection, right? And because of that, we appear to be a bit stern, a bit strict, but inside we are just those beings who are warm inside. But in order to protect themselves from the harsh world, we can put some barriers, and this can be you, my dear Taurus, who has done that in life in order to just keep yourself protected from harsh energies of the world. And this at the end of the week, you are dealing with somebody who needs help, and you're helping them out, you're supporting them at this point of time. For some of you, you might be meeting a father figure, a person in authority at this point of time. At the end of this week, it can be your father also who is having these kind of qualities. You might be meeting your father, and you can be spending time with your father or your elder brother, for example, or an uncle who also is a bit cold, like that, who shows they are very stern and strict, but who are actually somebody, who are some people who are there to help you, there to support you, my dear Taurus. This is what I see for you for the end of the week. But all in all, I am seeing as a good week ahead of you, except for the beginning of the week's energy, where you need to take care of any negativity that arises, and just do it with your dignity. Okay, deal with negativity with dignity. This is what I would like to suggest to you, my dear Taurus. So thank you very much for listening. Please do like, share and comment, and have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.